Before we get into the video, I just want to say I'm so sorry if I don't seem as lively as I normally do, or if I sound kind of like crap. I think I'm coming down with a cold, so just pardon me on that and bear with me throughout the video. What's going on, guys? You're watching Upper Pokemon TCG, and in today's video, guys, what I got for you, I'm going to be showing you one of the decks that got top 4 at the San Diego Regionals, and it is going to be Rayquaza Lost Box. So this is the deck that I've been wanting to cover / get better with, and I've been playing some games here on Pokemon TCG Live. God, kill me. And overall, I really like this deck. I think this list is very, very consistent, and it's still an archetype that I'm trying to learn and get better with, so I do apologize. In the first gameplay you'll see today, I do make some misplays, unfortunately, but like I said, I'm still trying to learn it, and the only way to get better with this deck, of course, is practice. So we're going to start off by taking a look at Rayquaza. So it has the attack Amazing Burst, and what you do is you discard all basic energy from those Pokemon, and it's going to do 80 damage times the amount of energy you discarded. So with cards like Raihan, Mirage Gate, and then your manual attachment for turn, you're going to be dishing out a ton of damage with Rayquaza. It's pretty much a better version of Giratina in a way. But yeah, this is a card that has gained popularity over the last few months, and overall is a very, very cool card with just with the art and just what it does. And along with that, we are also going to be playing Amazing Rare Raikou, which does 120 and then 120 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So obviously this is going to be hitting for weakness with things like Palkia and Lugia. And it's kind of also why Raikou is in here as well. Or Raikou V, excuse me. So on top of getting yourself an additional card for the turn, Lightning Rondo is going to be able to dish out a good amount of damage as well. And, just taking advantage of that electric weakness. So we have a lot of the usual, sorry, my door opened, it scared me, the usual suspects in this deck. Of course, you have your Cramorant, you have Comfey, which is going to be the heart and soul of this deck, with Flower Selecting, allow you to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you get to choose one, the other one goes to the Lost Zone. And of course, we have Sableye here. This could be really nice late game, especially whenever you've just been kind of picking away your opponent's Pokemon. We also have a Ranger in here. This is really nice, and I love this card because you're able to put energy from your hand back on top of your deck, so that way you have targets for Mirage Gate. And of course, we have Manaphy here for some bench protection, and Radiant Greninja for those additional cards that you get to discard energy and then draw 2, which could potentially end up being a target for Raihan, which is really nice. Now, as for the items and such, is pretty generic. You have, of course, your Mirage Gate. You can only use it if you have 7 or more cards in a Lost Zone, and you search your deck for up to 2 basic energy of different types and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. So when you have that and you play it onto your Rayquaza, that is going to be 160 damage right there just with that one card, which is really nice. There is also energy recyclers, that way you can throw your energies back into the deck. We also have Colress's Experiment, probably the most important supporter in this deck, just because you get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put 3 of them in your hand, and then the rest go into the Lost Zone. So this card, along with Flower Selecting, is going to be allowing you to just kind of pile a lot of cards into the Lost Zone, so that way you're able to hit like key numbers for certain effects. We also have Battle VIP Pass. Early on, this is really nice because you just kind of get to set your board up, but later on, it just makes a lot of decision making with Flower Selecting and Colress just way easier whenever you get those cards into like the selection. So like if it's turn 5 and you get Battle VIP Pass and then like an energy or something from a Flower Selecting, it's pretty obvious you take the energy there, so that's really nice. Scoop Up Net along with your Switch Cart and Air Balloon and Escape Rope is just going to allow you to just kind of get a little crack-headed out with Comfey, which is really nice. Just allow you to kind of keep spamming that ability. Trading Court to get energy back is always really nice. A couple Ordinary Rod to recycle resources or attackers that might be very key and pivotal in certain matchups. Raihan is really, really good. So a lot of the Pokemon in this deck have low HP anyway, and this is just going to allow you to either set up an additional attacker or allow you to set up a big Rayquaza, so that way you can return KO something. So you get to attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and then search your deck for any card, which is amazing because you can attach an energy to Rayquaza and then search out your Mirage Gate, send it up, and then if you already have an energy in hand, you can attach an additional energy, and you can just do a lot of stuff. So the Raihan in this deck is very, very nice. I like it. And then ball cards, we have Hisuian Heavy Ball, and we have Quick Balls in here. And then, of course, we have Boss Orders. We have one in here just in case we need to drag something up. And really, that's about it. And then, along with energy, 2 Metal, 2 Captured, 2 Grass, 2 Fighting, 2 Psychic, and 3 Electric energy. So I do have a couple games here that I'm going to be showcasing for you guys. I hope you do enjoy the video. If you do, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you guys in those gameplays. I love how the clock has been screaming at me pretty much. I started setting up my board. This guy, he's got all the time in the world. Alright, so we do open Comfey, which is good. And freaking Battle VIP Pass. Beautiful. Alright. So obviously you're going to take another one of those. Let's take a look at right here. I think what we'll do is we'll grab a Rangaroo. Okay. So, let's see. Alright, yeah, I like it. Okay. So we will go ahead and flower selecting. Take that, because obviously Mew doesn't really hit damage on the bench, really. Go ahead and touch here. Retreat. Bring up old Comfey. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. Rayquaza. And I think from here, go ahead and Primate Wisdom. We will put a Quick Ball back. Okay. And really, I think that's about all I want to do. We can lay that down because we can. And then we will pass the turn over to my opponent. Thank you, Chair, for squeaking. I really appreciate that, man. Alright, so we do have Raikou V in hand if we want to play that down. Just kind of depends on if my opponent gets their bench all set up. We'll just have to see. Let's reply to a text here. And yeah, so I think I'm coming down with a cold. I do not feel good right now, so I do apologize if I sound like crap. I don't know, I woke up with an itchy throat, and I think it's like just allergies or something. I don't know, that or I got a cold, which is weird because normally my pill just kind of takes out the allergies. Okay. My opponent just passes the turn. So yeah, we're obviously going to be taking that. What does that put me at? 3. Okay. Go ahead and flower selecting again. Touch here. That's a Rangaroo. Well, darn. Okay, so that sucks. I give my opponent another turn. I could have just won right there. Okay, so my opponent's hand is probably like atrocious, and they're probably sitting there in utter disbelief. I have no idea. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. In utter disbelief. Okay, so that's just GG. Man. Alright, so we see a Alolan Vulpix. Not the right tab that I just opened. Okay. Yes, we're trying the webcam in a different spot. So I do have Battle VIP Pass. That's pretty good there. So we're going to start with Battle VIP Pass. Okay. So we got... And think the obvious choice here is to just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and quick ball to discard that. And we'll go ahead and Ranger. Just to get ourselves some extra drawing going. And then that will retreat to the other Comfey. Flower selecting again. That. Now we're going to go into the Colress's Experiment. We'll grab. I like those three. We'll take those three. And last but not least, go with that. We'll put back Save Alive for now. Did that just happen? All right, so we'll pick up Comfey. We'll promote old Crammy Boy, bitch the Comfey, and I think from here, make sure yep, 4 on the money, and then we will just spit innocently for 110. Kind of soften it up a little bit. All right, so my opponent does have the V-Star in their hand, and from here, I just gotta hope that I can somehow pull myself out of it. We do have a pretty decent hand. This looks like it might be Frostmoth Box, a deck that I actually have not had a chance to face off against. So we see old Snom coming down, indicating we are going to be dealing with that soon. So there is the Alolan Vulpix with the amazing one, or the amazing attack that pretty much prevents me from doing anything if my Pokemon have an ability. Thankfully, we draw into some pretty decent stuff here. So we see Capacious Bucket. And the cool thing is the V-Star power probably won't be doing too much this match. Unless I just kind of load my field up with V's, which I don't even think I can do that. So, yeah. Alright. So, Cramorant is kind of stuck up in the active spot for now. Thankfully, they didn't get the attack off, which is good. So, what I'll go ahead and open with is the Colress's Experiment. Man, these are 5 really solid cards. We'll do that right there. Do that. Go ahead. We'll Primate Wisdom. And what I think I might do. Yeah, we'll put back Save Alive. We're not really getting that going just yet. And we'll go ahead and Air Balloon the Comfey. And then from there, we will spit innocently and kind of soften that up a little bit more. Okay. Just kind of holding off on playing stuff right now. Trying to see what my opponent really plays down here. We see the extra energy come down. And there is these things. Alright. So, I pretty much win here. So we're going to go ahead and promote that. Go ahead and flower selecting. And then Oranger is going to put back that electric energy in my hand just to kind of guarantee that I hopefully am able to Mirage get to the right thing. So I need grass and electric. Let me just double check that. Yes. Boom, boom. And then I'm going to... Oh no, I was going to switch card there when I have free retreat. Alright, so we're going to Amazing Shot and then just 120, 120 to finish out the game. Hey, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to screw this up. So we're going to start pitching on that. Comfey. Do that. Grab another Comfey. I can't believe I did that. Alright. Okay, double Melaletta. Melamometa. Alright, Fall Crystal. Okay. Alright. So far we got a pretty okay start. We got a Colress's Experiment for next turn. Opponent's getting some stuff out. We got double Comfey. We got Air Balloon. Opponent just passes. Alright, so we'll start with a Flower Selecting. See what we can get here. Kind of want a Rangaroo. Get some of our backup here. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just play the Colress's Experiment. And do that right there. That seems like a good play there. And then go ahead and we'll just scoop up net. I'll go with this Comfey. Flower Selecting. That's an easy choice there. Alright, so let's see. So I think what I can do here, we'll just go ahead, we'll put an energy back. Okay, and then what I might do here, just that. I think I already got a fighting over in the lost zone. Grass, okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll just take this opportunity to spit innocently, and we'll get rid of a fusion, strike energy, take a prize. More likely they'll return it, but it's fine. Okay, fighting energy. Alright. So we got Colress for next turn. We got Raihan if we draw into something, depending on what it is. But we definitely have options. Okay. So my opponent doesn't have too much out right now. See if Fusion Strike Energy coming down. So my opponent will have to have an Alessa Sparkle. Not really getting much here. Which is good because that gigantic misplay kind of... Oh, that's embarrassing. Alright, so we do draw into that. Let's see. Let's go and Colress's Experiment. Why not? Kind of digging that right there. Alright, so we'll quick ball. Let's pitch. We'll save the Sableye just in case, and then we'll grab our boy Rayquaza. So we'll do that, and then we'll attach here. We'll go ahead and a Rangaroo, put back that grass energy, so that way we have it for a target, and then we'll Mirage Gate. I do that every time. Alright, do that. Okay. And then let's switch cart into Comfey. Power selecting. We'll do that. We'll just do this for now. I was trying to get cute, see if maybe I can one-shot that, draw into another Mirage Gate. But I only got one. It's fine, though. Okay, there's Genesect. So my opponent has 200 HP left. Not really getting the best of stuff right now. We do see a Psychic coming down, so my opponent can use Cross Fusion Strike or a Max Miracle. Hopefully they don't bench a Mew V. That would suck, and then just shuffle it back in. That would break my heart. Okay. So, no Comfey. Of course, I get the Mirage Gate now. So I really don't see a lot of threats right now. Obviously, Meloetta with a Alessa Sparkle can return KO this, which is fine. So it gives me 10. Right? Okay, it gives me 10, so I will be able to. So I got 4 of my prizes theoretically mapped out. So I will go ahead and retreat, promote the Rayquaza, and I think I do have a Rayquaza and Melissa. Is that Raikou. And we will let's do that, and then we'll grab another one. Yeah, we'll put the fighting back one up. Of course. Fantastic. Alright. So we have this card right now. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, seal cards. Put that back. This card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I am going to Amazing Burst. Attacker there. Oh, I misplayed twice there. I forgot. It's all basic energy. Apologies, guys. Apologies. My bad. It's alright, though. We are learning. Use my misplays to to learn from. Alright, so they don't have the Alessa Sparkle. I just kind of win. Boss, okay. So if you try to stall me here, yeah, I just kind of win. Yeah, I pretty much just kind of win. So first things first, we're gonna Ordinary Rod. Put the so I need Grass and Electric put back in the deck. So Grass, Electric, and then we'll throw Cramorant. Okay. Then we attach this return. Whoa. That, and then Grass, Electric. That goes right here, and then that goes right there. And then we play the Escape Rope to get the last 2 prizes that we need. And then we Amazing Burst for the GG. Hey, there we go. Opponent didn't get too much, unfortunately, but That happens. Know that all too well.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.